film destination hub? That is the question. You cannot say Abuja should be the next. There must be information you are passing. There must be indices that you have to analyze it. And so I've been able to get enough information on this. So I'll be talking, I have a data analysis on this based on information I've gathered from the Nigeria Film Video Censors Board. The official regulatory agency for the film and video censors of Nigeria economy. And from the analysis, usually when we talk about film production, the reason is why we are able to use 8 locations to do the analysis is because of film this agency has received. It's not as if other locations in Nigeria are not making films. But the one they have received, the produced film, the one they have received submitted by filmmakers for censorship and classification. That is what we are doing. So it's based on that analysis on a quarter-by-quarter basis. That is why we are doing this analysis. So from the information we've gathered in the last 1 year, we have discovered that from 8 locations, from this table, you will discover that in 2021, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and the fourth quarter, the total number of films that have been produced, submitted, censored and classified by the Nigeria Censors Board from the table from 8 locations is 1,808. And Abuja is the focal point of our discussion. Before, Abuja was down the line on the table. But because of what Abuja have done in the last 1 year from the analysis, you will discover that Abuja has now gone to the second position in terms of film productions. You can see Lagos. Lagos is still far up there. Lagos, the quantity of films that has been censored by the Nigeria Film and Censors Board is 723 films, movies. 40% of them is coming all the way from Lagos. My interest is on the second one, which is Abuja. You can see how Abuja is growing, becoming an emerging market for film production. Abuja, quantity of film that have been classified by the Nigeria Video Censors Board is 498, which is 27.6%. Because of the insecurity in the southeast, you can see Onitsha, that was second before, is going down. Onitsha now, in the last 1 year, have produced 492. Abuja have taken over Onitsha. Port Harcourt, you can see the number of film produced in Port Harcourt drastically going down. Kanu Wood, you can see they need to do something. Bini, Jos, Bauchi, and this is the percentage that we've been able to get. Let's go further. Okay, now, the executive summary I've given up. You can see the various classification of the films that have been produced in Abuja on a quarter-by-quarter basis. You can see it, the first quarter, you can see how progressive Abuja has been on the table. Abuja in the first quarter of last year was 107 films. In the second quarter was the quarter they did very well. They produced about 196. There were many films produced, but the one, I'm speaking about the one classified by the Nigeria Video Censors Board. Then on the third quarter, they have 108. The last quarter, they have 87. Then bringing the total to 498. But the good news now is that the first quarter of this year, I was so impressed when I saw the table. That is where my analysis is. Okay, you can see now Abuja is neck to neck with okay, let me get number one. Let's get Lagos. Okay, yes, thanks. You can see now, this is where my interest is now in my analysis. This year, first quarter, from January to March, Abuja is increasing. Lagos now and Abuja is neck to neck. You can see the film that have been censored and classified by the Nigeria Video Censors Board for the first quarter of this year is that Lagos, the number of films classified is 179. Abuja is 164. Can we clap for Abuja, please? Something great is happening in this city. Now, Lagos is 33.08%. Abuja now is 30.31%. So the total number of films that have been produced, classified in the first quarter of this year is 541%, 100%. So now, I would like to speak on what the industry has done for us in the last 30 years. The Nollywood has been established since 1992, and this year they will be celebrating their 30 years anniversary. Let's clap for the Nollywood for what they have done, the industry, the veterans that have made this to happen for us. And so I want to start by saying that the Nigeria film industry, which is now called Nollywood, renowned as the second most prolific movie industry in the world, was established in the year 1992. This year, 2022, will make it 30 years of our existence. It is a globally recognized brand for practitioners in film, including scriptwriting, directing, sound, acting, costume design, cinematography, makeup, and editing. For the last 30 years now, the Nollywood have been valued at $6.4 billion US. Let's clap for them. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC Global Entertainment and Media Outlook for 2021 to 2025, Nigerian media and entertainment industry is one of the fastest growing creative industry in the world. The Nigerian film industry is undoubtedly helped create jobs in a country with an economy that relies mainly on oil and agriculture. Over 1 million people are currently employed in the industry, making it the country's largest employer of labor after agriculture. Let's clap for the industry, the creative industry. They are doing great things and they need to be encouraged. You will agree with me that most of the introduction of technology in the movie industry play in the 70s were usually housed in theaters owned by the likes of Herbert Okunde and Moses Olaya. As cinema for most people at the time was in the form of playing companies and traveling troupes. They perform in various cities and attract a huge crowd of faithful looking to unwind and have a good time. By the 80s, the purchasing power of most of Nigeria have increased, and all thanks to the oil boom of the late 70s. The single action saw an increase in cinema visits, and more people could spend more going to the cinema. That movie industry producer of maker are making trunks, are now turning the nation's capital is evident in the data recently published by the Nigeria Bureau of Statistics, which indicate that the Nigeria movie industry produce, like I gave in the analysis before, the movies produced in the overall, the year 2001 was 1,808. So it has overtaken this already now. So, and with that, Abuja is increasing in filmmakers coming over to the city. So in that light, analysts have attributed the increasing preference for Abuja to the quality and aesthetics of house exotic world-class hotel and beautiful recreational centers in the nation's capital, plus its rising fortune, measured by internally generated revenue, IGR. And that is the focus here. Okay, now let's focus on why Abuja should be the next film destination. Firstly, let's talk a little about Abuja. And Abuja is the capital of Nigeria with a current metro area population of over 3.6 million, 6 area councils. So those of you who are coming from different parts of the country, you may not know that Abuja has 6 area councils. We have Abaji, we have Amak, which is the metropolitan. Then we have Buhari, we have Gwagwalada, we have Kuje, and we have Kwali. All these are sites that can be used for making films. And they have their own film industry too. The city of Abuja is one of the most planned cities in Africa, judging by its massive population growth, state-of-the-art infrastructure, well-structured and accessible road network, good tourism sites like Abuja National Mosque, National Ecumenical Center, Christian Center, the Jabi Lake, the Usafa Pottery, the Zuma Rock, the National Assembly Complex. Abuja is also one of the wealthiest cities now in Africa. The city was planned to bring together all the various tribe, religion, and ethnic groups found throughout Nigeria. The city was designed to be a safe haven, one that is united, peaceful, unlike many of the Nigeria cities that experience high rate of violence nowadays. The city population is hugely diversified with 9 indigenous tribes. We have the Gbagis here, the Nupe, we have Gwari, we have the Gana, we have the Kwandara. These are tribes localized in Abuja. The official language of the city is English, although other tribes' languages are spoken in Abuja. We have Gande, Gbagi, Nupe, Gwari, Hausa, Igbo, Fulani, Yoruba, etc., etc. Approximately half of the city residents are Muslim, 40% are Christian, and the remainder follows other religion. Okay, let's go down. Let's go down a little bit. Okay, let me take it from here a little bit. With the rising insecurity and instability in Lagos, the commercial hub of the city, the possibility of Abuja eclipsing Lagos to become one film spot in the country is just around the corner. Some of the movies that have been shot in Abuja have dominated the film market, including Merryman, Merryman 1, Merryman 2, The Real Yoruba Demons, Mr. and Mrs., Rattlesnake, The Hannah Story, to name a few. This shows that Abuja already is a major consideration for cinematic production with huge budget and production quality. For this to come faster, I will put out some suggestions I have meticulously thought out in order to make Abuja the #1 film destination. Number 1 is to liaise with the FCT to get the Film Village project jump started. That is where we play a critical role. I am a staff of Abuja Film Village, and we have a land that has been given to us by the Abuja FCT administration to build a film village. And so that project, we must jumpstart it after this festival program. So we are looking forward, from what I put down here, I would like to speak a little bit about Abuja Film Village. Abuja Film Village that I represent is a private partner initiative of the Federal Capital Territory Administration, and have the mandate to build one of the biggest film village in the nation's capital here in Abuja, with a land allocation of over 5,000 hectares given to 2 districts in Abuja here. There is the Inyanga aspect of the district, and there is the Kusaki aspect of the district. So we are taking a cue from countries like United States of America, Canada, India, China, France, and now Saudi Arabia, the latest entrant in the entertainment sector. With 50 components put forth by Abuja Film Village, divided into 4 concepts: the film education, the film entertainment, the film tourism, and the urban development. Abuja Film Village International Limited would definitely be very competitive on the international scene, rivaling even some of the biggest film villages around the world. So now, the key points here now is Abuja Film Village International wants to be the fulcrum for which the stakeholders and the filmmakers in the industry will want to do a collabo to be able to achieve this dream. And so what we are doing now is we are looking forward to partner with the stakeholder in the industry immediately after this program, and to woo prospective investors, both local and international, from all the sectors of the economy, who will massively invest in the Film Village project to actualize the mandate given to us by the FCT. By so doing, provide thousands of jobs during construction, as well as thousands of permanent jobs that will reduce the joblessness of the teeming youth in Abuja and generate billions of tax revenue for FCT, both temporarily during construction and permanently during operation. From Abuja Film Village also hope to generate revenue that it can be self-sustaining and that is very much commendable. From quarterly capacity building training targets of about 400 participants quarterly, partnering opportunity with Fred Bright Entertainment to host a Unity Peace Nigeria comedy show in Abuja, partnership with opportunity with the Nollywood icon Ramsey Noah for the production of the first film Nigeria Television Commercial Award Show. These are some of the programs we have put in place we are going to be looking up to. And regularly film screening. The opportunity for film screening now is coming for the filmmakers in the industry at CPRAIN, Equacy Center for Art and Culture, to do their premiering of movies, most of the movies that they are producing. And it is expected that through Abuja Film Village, billions in revenue and injection into the FCT economy on a regular basis will be accommodated. Also, there are plans to have a state-of-the-art AFVI studio attracting film production business of the Nigeria film industry so that more films will be produced in Abuja here, and also majorly capturing foreign film production projects and pump multiple $1 million into the Abuja economy. AFVI Film Studio Complex with up to 15 sound stage can be home to TV series for at least 2 to 3 years on a, okay, thanks. On a rental deals, it is estimated that when the AFVI studio come on stream, IGR will be generated to close to about $7 million to $10 million annually, with an estimate average of over 200 million for production of Nollywood movies and some movies growing more than 1 billion regularly. AFVI the studio also will generate about $140 million pump into the FCT economy. We hope that AFVI Limited will charge minimum fee to encourage filmmakers that will be coming to do that. The wider important boils down to how much it can impact the economy in terms of job creation, increased revenue accruing to the government through tax, training, and impacting youth and giving them the necessary push that will bring them to the fore of the industry and other economic benefits. AFVI will play a focal point. It's expected to attract tourism to the theme park, which will significantly generate more revenue, provide health care with the establishment of state-of-the-art hospital, enhance the livelihood of the indigenous villagers by creating numerous opportunities for them to earn income on a direct labor basis, farming, fishing. All this will be domiciled in the film village. In conclusion of this, I would like to say that Abuja is poised to be the major film destination hub on City Lagos and other states of the Federation like Kano, Onitsha, Bauchi, Jos, Port Harcourt, Benin. If it comes on the path it is on. As stated earlier, the serenity of Abuja, in summary now, the serenity of the city Abuja, infrastructure, the aesthetics place it highly and makes it a spot for moving production, but we can't just fold our hands and watch. There has to be a constant effort to bring the city to the limelight. For quality production, budgeting, setting infrastructure, there has to be intentionality in making sure they are top-notch. Thank you all for listening. I remain Victor Ekele Shaibu.
Thank you, Mr. Victor, for that presentation. Flowing from the Honorable Minister of State presentation yesterday, and vis-a-vis the presentation today on Abuja as a film destination hub. I'm now coming to the discussions now. Mr. Madu Chikwendu, what is your reaction to that? If you remember yesterday you were here, the Minister of State made certain declaration with regards to the local incentive, tax credits, grants, rebates, and other infrastructural facilities to hype film activities or to provide the enabling environment for film production activities in the Federal Capital Territory. And the keynote speaker this morning, he has taken us through a voyage of certain facts. So we want to briefly, sir, to react to that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Moderator, for yielding the floor to me. I would also thank the keynote speaker for an obviously very well researched paper. I want to welcome the incoming CEO on behalf of Nollywood and to reassure her that we are not only willing, but we are available to partner with the Abuja Film Festival. Just two very brief observations before I proceed. You know, the National Film and Video Censors Board is not the regulatory